Hi friends. I'm going to talk a little bit about Nanachi's role in Made in Abyss, and there are going to be a few spoilers for both the anime and manga, so if any of that doesn't sound appealing, feel free to mute the video and just watch the drawing, since the two are only really related and that they're both me attempting to showcase how cool Nanachi is. Nanachi binds Made in Abyss together. Not only does Nanachi's presence connect many elements of the plot and world, but also the other characters. Nanachi's influence on these elements is primarily one of metering, one of balancing. While the Abyss itself, and most of the other characters who dwell within it are defined by extremes, Nanachi is defined by a more contemplative equilibrium. Of the main characters, Nanachi is the one with arguably the strongest connection to both the Abyss itself and the world beyond the Abyss. They're the only one of Riko's party to have been born in foreign lands, lending them a perspective on the outside world that neither Riko nor Reg possess. After their body was transformed by the curse of the Abyss becomes a part of their very being in a way that it isn't necessarily for Riko or Reg, who were both presumably born in the Abyss, but were not formed by it in the way that Nanachi came to be. Within Nanachi, the Abyss and the outside world are connected. Likewise, Nanachi's history with Bondrewd connects Riko's party to Idofront, to Bondrewd himself, and to his experiments with transforming humans into Narehate in a much deeper way than they would otherwise be. Nanachi is both blessed and cursed by the Abyss, in a number of ways, embodying a very even balance between human and Narehate. Physically, they maintain a more human appearance than any of the Idofront Narehate, or any who we meet in Ilbu. While Faputa and eventually Bondrewd also show a mix of human and inhuman appearance, both of their mental states are much more erratic, more inhuman than Nanachi's. Similarly, Nanachi's moral system and personality hold stronger dualities than almost any other character in the series. While Reg and Riko may sometimes behave cruelly out of naivete, Nanachi can be cruel when they believe that it will further their goals, such as when they perform experiments on Delvers in an effort to find a way to release Midi, and offering assistance to Bondrewd in exchange for the party's safe passage into the 6th layer. However, they're never cruel purely for amusement or curiosity in the way that, say, Bondrewd or Ozen are. Nanachi is introspective and remorseful for their actions in ways that most other characters in the series are either too hardened or too naive to be. While Reg and Riko's descent into the Abyss is one driven largely by desire, impulse, and instinct, Nanachi's is much more carefully considered. This manifests physically in the fact that they deliberately ascended from the 6th layer to the 4th layer, and remained there for a long period of time before descending again, in contrast to Reg and Riko's more intentioned plummet directly downward. It's not entirely clear whether Riko and Reg have fully internalized the ramifications of their journey, but we know Nanachi certainly has, and yet they continue to push forward despite it. Their journey is a more careful one, both physically and mentally. Nanachi is many contrasting things simultaneously: human and Narehate, cruel and kind, foreigner and abyssborn. Within them, these facets coexist and reach an equilibrium that is rare and valuable in the depths of the Abyss. Tsun and Dede, am I right, gamers? Ayy.